regarding St Gobnait come from the oral tradition rather than any written texts. In the most popular origin story, St Gobnait was born in County Clare. A family feud broke out and she fled to the island of Inisheer. There she was greeted by an angel, who beseeched her to head inland and find her place of resurrection. She would know this place, as it would have 9 white deer grazing. Along the way she made many stops that have been marked by churches and holy wells. Each stop had a varying number of white deer, but never 9. Upon reaching Ballyvorney, she finally found 9 white deer grazing, and she ended her journey there.
St Gobnait is the patron saint of bees. It is unknown exactly when she became affiliated with them, but in the legends it is said that she kept and used them to help the local people. One such story depicts English soldiers looting Ballyvorney until St Gobnait set loose her bees upon them, and they were stung until they surrendered. Another such tale is about a powerful chief who prayed for her assistance, which Gobnait agreed, and she transformed the hive of bees into an army of men.
The name of Gobnait seems to be related to the old Irish word for a smith, gobos. So the gob part of it is related to it. And that link, when they excavated a place called St Gobnait's house, which is down in Ballyvorney, which is still a cult centre related to the saint, what was purported to be her house seems to have actually been a site of blacksmithing. So they found, I think, maybe 20 or 25 blacksmithing hearths, so the place was reused and reused over and over again as a blacksmithing site.
How common is it to leave an offering for her?
It's quite common to leave offerings at a well, at a holy well. Now that's not necessarily just for St Gobnait, that's for a lot of holy wells that would have saints or religious figures attached to them. But still to this day people tie cloths to the tree beside the well, or they leave coins there, or little statues, or light candles. So an extremely common practice. People perform rites or traditions where they will go to her holy well, Gobnait's holy well, and they would process or walk around the holy well. They're called doing rounds, or thrussing in Irish. And they would say prayers on each round and ask for the saint's help or blessing or intercession. There's quite a complicated series of ritual actions that you do down in Ballyvorney, where you go to the saint's bed, what's called her bed or her grave. You go around the church there as well, and you go do processions around the house as well as the well. So there's a lot of different phases involved, and also people use little stones and they scratch crosses into these spots at the various different stations, as they're called, and there's quite deep grooves now in all of these places for thousands and thousands of examples of people scratching across with a small pebble. So there's deep crosses engraved in all of these places. You go to the well at Dunqueen in West Kerry, and there's the well that people do rounds at the well, but also there's the ruins of what may be a little religious site, a church or an oratory or something like that. And again, people process around it. It's really just a pile of stones now, and part of the process, people take a stone and put it back on top, so they maintain this pile of stones which is connected to the saint.
St Gobnait has had a lasting influence in Ballyvorney and other areas where her churches and holy wells are recognized today. From buildings and streets named in her honor, to pilgrimages made yearly on her feast day, and even a local brewery in Ballyvorney called the 9 White Deer Brewery, her legend continues.